The thing I'm most scared of actually is the sleeve because it's just so long. I actually don't mind the shoulder. It's like a cool... Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to review 5 oversized blazers that I've recently purchased from H&M and Naked Fashion. And Naked spelled NA-KD for those of you who are not familiar with the brand. I think they're really more popular in the European space, but anyhow, spell it the correct way, because if you spell it like the word naked, you put that in your Google search, the results might not be what you're expecting. Okay, so yep, 5 oversized blazers. The context is I've been trying to look for a good quality oversized blazer. I have a few, but they're more fitted or like professional blazers that I've bought when I first graduated or when I was in college, going to interviews and things like that. So I wanted like a good oversized, but oversized for my frame. So yeah, I bought a few because I know the first or second one I pick is probably not going to be the perfect one. Okay, let's get to it. So the first blazer is from H&M, and it's this one right here. This one is in an extra small. It's made out of, the shell is part polyester, part viscose, and the lining is 100% polyester, which is totally fine. I like polyester lining. I don't mind it. It feels pretty comfortable to me. Some people prefer a more luxurious lining like silk or something like that. It just feels more comfortable for them, but polyester is fine with me, and the majority of our lined outerwear are 100% polyester, so for reference. It fit pretty well and comfortable, though it's not as oversized or as obviously oversized as I would have liked. I think I was looking for, or I am looking for, something a little bit more oversized and maybe with a little bit more padding on the shoulder. That said, this is in an extra small, and I could technically size up and make it an oversized blazer, because this, I think for the price, the quality is really good. I'm actually very surprised. I do see like some small detail that kind of give it away that it's not, you know, a super high-end blazer. Like, for example, the lining is not like super sewn evenly, but then again, like no one's gonna see the lining except you. So, you know, it's a good, I think, well-rounded blazer for a good price if you're looking for something like that. Also, I'll note that the color is very pretty. I'm loving this color for spring. It's like a taupey tan, but it leans towards sage or more green. I think I will keep this because it does fill a gap in my wardrobe. I don't have like a comfortable fitting blazer in this color. I would highly recommend this as like an everyday blazer that's casual and modern cut. I wouldn't really pick this as an oversized blazer. But yeah, that's the first one. The second blazer is actually unintentionally, because I got these in store, the same blazer as the one we just talked about, except it's in a different color. This is a lighter beige color. So it's literally the exact same blazer, and I don't know why I didn't notice it. Like I said, so I'm not going to repeat the fit because the fit is exactly the same. I should have, I don't know, varied it a little bit. Oh, what I did forget to mention was the sleeve. So I'm 5'1", my arms are not that long, makes sense. Usually I have problems with the length of a blazer and sometimes shirts and sweaters. It tends to be too long, but I get away with it by folding it up. But for a blazer, depending on how you want to style it, whether you want it to be more casual or more formal, you might need to take the sleeve in. For me, because I don't like wearing blazer in a super formal setting, I'm okay with like just lifting it up a little bit. Anyway, sleeves, they are slightly long, but I don't mind because of how I would typically style it. If you want or like your blazer to hit you at just the right spot on your wrist and you're a pretty short person, you might need to take it in. The third blazer is one from NA-KD. This is in a size 32. It's the oversized twill blazer in the color sand. So it's twill, so it's a little bit different than the first two. And let's see if I can show you. This one was definitely oversized. The padding on the shoulder is quite thicker than the H&M ones, so it makes it quite more dramatic. I love the color of this jacket. I prefer it over the H&M lighter beige one. I just feel like this one is more brighter and a little bit more cool tone. The other one was beige, but it leans a little warm. But yeah, buttons are very casual ones. So I think the fit, like I said, was very oversized. This one is definitely more masculine leaning in terms of structure. The collar are also a lot thicker than the H&M ones. Though with all that, I think it's also intended to be more of like a structured, tailored piece for slightly cooler weather because it is twill. I got this in a size 32, which I believe is equivalent to an extra small. I'll correct that on the screen if it's not the case. But overall, I think I like the fit of this, honestly. It seemed a little scary because of how oversized it is, but I think I can make it work. The thing I'm most scared of actually is the sleeve because it's just so long. I actually don't mind the shoulder. It's like a cool piece. It's like a cool styling point. So I might have the sleeve taken in a little bit, or maybe try to style it and fold the sleeve up and see if I can make it work. But I think this is really good quality. And I believe NA-KD has like different, for some of their pieces, they have it available in a sustainable choice and a not sustainable choice. The sustainable choice usually has, I believe, a more sustainable fabric option, and twill is the more sustainable option. The lining is also 100% polyester, feels like it, which is totally fine with me. Like I said, there are slits in the back, so for easy movements, but it's not that high of a slit, which is, I think, fine. You don't need that much space. But yeah, I think overall this is a very good oversized option, especially if you're maybe a little bit taller than me as well. This would probably fit your proportion even better than how it looks on me. I will probably keep this and return the tan H&M one. So I think I got this for around $100, around $100, which, I mean, for like feeling it right now, I think it's worth it. It feels quality. It's wrinkling a little bit, but I haven't ironed it at all since I received it in the mail. And like I said, I really love the color. This is a very good neutral for spring. I would definitely recommend if you're looking for an oversized blazer and you're maybe like 5'3" or taller. If you're under 5'3" like me, you might, depending on how oversized you want to go, on the scale of oversizedness, this is probably like a 7, like a 7.5 of oversized, which is like just a little bit above average. So yeah. The next one is also from NA-KD, and this one is called Oversized Blazer, go figure, in the color taupe. This is also in a size 32, and this was a little bit less than the 12 one. I believe this was like 78 or 80, I don't know. I'll link it in the description box. You could definitely feel the difference, not only because the other one's twill and this one isn't twill, but this feels not as luxurious. So this is like a cargo pants material. It also has, they're not pills, but I would imagine if you were to wash and dry this, it will have those fuzzy pills on it. That said, because the material is more cargo, like, it does make it more casual. So if that's what you're looking for, this is not a bad option, considering the price, if you're okay with the price. Lining color matches the outside, which is good. The collar is also a lot more prominent. It's thicker here. I don't like that so much because, like I said, it's already oversized. I don't want extra emphasis in other details besides the oversizedness, because then it just becomes too much for me. And it's also very long. I think even longer than the 12 one, despite it being the same size. So I would rate this a 9 on a scale of oversizedness on me. If you're a little bit taller or bigger than me, this might work for you. But for me, I don't think this is not for me. This will be in the return pile. Though I do like the color, and I'm intrigued by the material. Like I said, it doesn't feel that luxurious. It feels more like a casual blazer, so if that's what you're looking for, then this might be the option for you. The details are not like forgotten or anything like that. Like they lined it pretty well. There are stitching here to give you some definition in the waist area, but it is very oversized, slightly too oversized for my taste. So yeah, this is the oversized taupe blazer from NA-KD. Next one is the third one from NA-KD. It's called Oversized Overlap Blazer in the color camel, and they call it overlap because of the waistcoat button detailing. It has like a divot here, and you'll see in the cutout, on my try on cutout. But I'll talk about the fit first. The fit was actually not bad. It was definitely oversized, but not as oversized as the one you just saw. It's wider because of how it's styled. It's intentionally meant to, I don't want to say flare out, but it's not a straight cut. So it does make it a little bit more interesting than like a typical straight cut oversized blazer. The details are pretty minimal and basic. The color camel, I think, is pretty universal. I think it looks maybe a little better for the fall, but it would go with a lot of different outfits. The lining, the material, also polyester, except the outside material of this is a little bit interesting. It's not bad per se, it's just doesn't feel soft. It feels a little bit bumpy and textured, but not like super textured. I personally don't like this material because it's not very breathable. I've had dresses made of this material, and if I forgot to wear deodorant that day and I'm sweating, I will be the smelliest person. I hope you know the type of polyester I'm talking about. It's like the one where it sticks to your skin if it's moist. Yeah, I don't love this material, but I do love the color, and the detail of the waistcoat is very interesting. It's slightly a little bit long for my taste, as like if I were to want to wear a jacket on top. If I were to wear this, I would make it like my just jacket that I would take off once I go indoor. But yeah, not really a spring blazer because of the material in my opinion. But the color, the cut, the style is very cute. On a scale of oversizedness, I would say it's like a 7. It's not like too oversized where I look like I'm wearing a blanket, but it's definitely not, you know, straight cut or fitted. Yeah, that's this one. Okay, and I think that's all. I'm so out of breath. I don't know why. Maybe I need to start running again. I think they're all actually pretty nice, except maybe the cargo one and the second H&M one, because it's too repetitive. So I might actually keep 2 out of the 5, but I'm not sure. Overall, I think NA-KD is like a step up from ASOS. In terms of price and quality, I do really like the twill one, so I think if you were to be looking for more of an investment piece or a better quality blazer from NA-KD, go with their sustainable fabric option. But if you're looking for a more like affordable and less trend-led type of blazer, more modern but casual, I would go to H&M's site and check out some of the blazers that they have. You might want to size up a little bit for their straight cut blazer to make it oversized. But I think the fabric and the lining is very good for the price. It's like half the price of the NA-KD blazer. But yeah, I hope it was helpful. It's really tough to find good oversized pieces as a petite person. And I think in general for everyone, because I mean, you're used to buying clothes that fit you, not like something that's just the right amount of big, you know? So I thought this was fun. I plan to do more of these. So I've been learning to not settle for things and try to find the best, like in terms of price, but the best fitting and the best option. And not just going for things that are just most like accessible or the cheapest. I'm just trying to be more conscious of my purchase so that I'm not cluttering my closet with things, and the pieces that I do end up picking will be very intentional and purposeful. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like watching fashion related content, consider subscribing. And that's it. I hope you have a good day or a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.